Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. If you are working with C# and tired of writing long if checks just to avoid null errors, this video is for you. So before we get started, just a quick reminder to subscribe my channel, hit the red button and don't forget to click on the little bell icon. That way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, without any further delay, let's get started. Let's talk about a new feature in C# 14, the null conditional assignment operator. It might look small, but it can make your code cleaner and safer. Let's imagine you are working with an object, say a customer. Sometimes it exists, sometimes it doesn't. If you try to access a property on a null object, boom, your program crashes, right? So let's see the example how we used to handle null object before C# 14. That's what I have written over here without null conditional assignment operator before C# 14. If customer is not null, then I am assigning the current order to the customer. That's what I have written over here. Customer.order is equal to get current order. So basically with this code, I am just saying if customer exists, then only assign them the current order. Simple, right? But kind of verbose. Now with null conditional assignment operator, you can do this instead. Here I have written customer dot order is equal to get current order. So here dot that I have used at the left hand side, which is nothing but null conditional assignment operator over here. So now we are doing the same thing, but it's more way cleaner. Here what I'm doing, I'm saying if there is a customer, give them an order. If not, no problem. Just skip it and no crash at all. What about things like plus equal or minus equal operator? These are nothing but compound assignment operator. They add or subtract a value instead of just assigning it. So now you can do something like this. A dot B plus equal and calling the M method. And this statement is valid to write. That's what I have written valid and allowed over here. So what does this statement mean? This means if A is not null, then increase B by the result of M method, right? And similarly, it goes with this statement. Here I have written A dot B minus equal and then calling the M method. So here what I am doing, I am saying if A is not null, then decrease B by the result of M method, right? So the null conditional member access operator like dot or array can now be used on the left hand side of an assignment or compound assignment. That's what we have seen over here, right? But it doesn't work with plus, minus operator or ref keyword. That's what I have given some examples over here. A dot B plus. If you write something like this, it will throw an error because it is not allowed. Similarly, if I'm going to write something like this, M ref A dot B, this one also is going to throw an error because ref is not allowed to use with this conditional assignment operator. Okay. Similarly goes with this statement. A dot B equal to ref X. Okay. So these are blocked because C# can't safely figure out what to do if A is null, right? So no go as of now. Now let's discuss the key point about null conditional assignment operator. Number one, it helps us to write shorter and safer code that we have already seen, right? No more manual null checks. So right now here we are not checking if customer is not null. Instead of that, we have started using null conditional assignment operator dot at the left hand side, and it will take care of the null checks. Okay. Then it works with the assignment operator and the compound assignment operator like plus equal minus equal, right? But it's very important to know it doesn't work with plus, minus or ref keyword. Okay, so now let's switch to the Visual Studio and see all these things in action. Alright, so here we are in Visual Studio. Here we are going to demonstrate how C# 14's null conditional assignment operator helps us to write cleaner and safer code. To show the demo, what I have done, I have created one console application in Visual Studio 2020 in preview mode, and the console application name is null conditional assignment demo that has program.cs file. In program.cs file, first of all, I have added necessary namespace. So here I have added using system because I wanted to use something like console.writeline. Then I have defined a customer class that has two properties, name and order. Name represents the customer name where order holds the order assigned to the customer. Then there is another class named program that has two methods, get current order method and main method. So here get current order method, it is returning order number 1 2 3, right? And I have returning same string order number 1 2 3 just for the simplicity. Then there is a main method which is an entry point of the application. In this method, first of all, I am printing this statement, demo of null conditional assignment. With the help of console.writeLine state. Then in scenario number 1, I'm just going to use the traditional null check that we used to do before C# 14. That's what I have written. Scenario number 1 using traditional null check pre C# 14. Here what I have done, I have declared a customer variable named old customer and sets it to null. That's what I have written. Customer old customer is equal to null, and then I'm going to check if the customer object is not null before trying to access or assign a property. That's what I have written. If old customer not equal to null, then I'm just going to call this method get current order, and then whatever the order is going to get it, I'm just assigning into this order property of this customer class, right? That's what I have written. Old customer dot order is equal to get current order, and once order is assigned, then what I'm doing, I'm just printing this statement into console window. What I'm printing old way order assigned, and then I have concatenated with this old customer question mark dot order. So this is nothing but the null-safe access operator, and I'm using it because if old customer is null, then it should not crash. That's why I have used this null-safe access operator. So whatever the order is there, it is going to get printed. If order is not assigned, nothing is going to get appended in this statement. Okay, that's how we are going to see the output. Okay, come to the scenario number 2. Here I'm going to use C# 14 null conditional assignment operator. And if you see here again, I have declared another customer, new customer, and I'm assigning null value date. That's what I have written. Customer null new customer is equal to null. And here instead of checking the traditional way of object whether it's null or not, here I am using null conditional assignment operator. That's what I have written. New customer question mark dot order is equal to get current order. So what it does, it tries to assign order only if new customer is not null. If it is null, it silently escapes the assignment. No exception is thrown. And then what I'm doing, I'm just printing this statement into console window. New way order assigned new customer question mark dot order. Here again I have used null safety access operator, right? That's what I have written. New customer question mark dot order over here. So this statement is going to get printed, and order is going to get appended or not based on whether this new customer is having order or not. And how it is going to get decided? If new customer is null, then we are not going to access its property order, right? We will be just skipping it. Now to make it more visual, what I have done, I have assigned the actual customer. Here I have assigned new customer, and I have initialized name property, and I have assigned value to it Ravi, right? That's what I have written. New customer is equal to new customer, name is equal to Ravi. And then what I am doing, I am just going to access the order property and assigning the current order to it, and it will happen if new customer is not. If it is null, it's going to skip it. But here I know that I have initialized this customer, the customer is not null, so this get current order method is going to get invoked, and this string is going to get returned that will be captured and assigned into this order properties of the new customer. And then what I'm doing, I'm just printing this statement into console window. New way order for new customer dot name, new customer dot order. So this statement is going to get printed. Okay, so let me go and execute this program and show this output to you. Okay, so output got appear into this console window. If you see this output, demo of null conditional assignment got printed, right? Because I have used the console.writeLine statement at the top in the main method. That's why this statement got printed over here. If you see old way order assigned, new way order assigned, but order number is not there, because in old way and new way order assigned, where we have set old customer is equal to null and the new customer is null, in both the cases order is not going to get assigned because we have put the check over here, right? Old customer is not null, then only go and assign the order. But in this case old customer is null, so this assignment will not occur, right? And that's why we are not getting any order number over here. Similarly, in the new way also, I have assigned new customer is equal to null, so this statement is not going to get executed because new customer is null over here. So order assignment will not happen. So this statement also not having the order number. But if you see here, again, for making it visual, I have used this initialization of the customer class, right? That's what I have written. New customer is equal to new customer and name is equal to Ravi. So here customer is a valid, it's not null, right? So this method got invoked, got the output as the order number 1, 2, 3 and got assigned to the order, right? This order I'm going to print into the console window. That's why we are seeing this output over here. Okay, that brings me to end of my session today. To sum up, in this video we learned about C#14's new feature null conditional assignment operator, right? So if you want cleaner, more readable code, especially when working with objects that might be null, this is one of those little C# 14 gems you will appreciate, right? That's all for this video, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and colleagues, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.